Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have another amazing video for you guys. I'll be showing you guys how to make chicken birria tacos. This right here is the bomb. I hope you guys actually try this out after watching the video. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments you're new. If you enjoy the recipe, be sure to like it, thumbs it up. Without further ado, let me show you guys how this recipe is done. All right, here are the ingredients. I have ground black pepper, cloves, I have cumin, chili powder, and here we have some salt. I have chicken flavor bouillon right here, okay, for some flavor. And here I have my chicken. I'm using chicken thigh to make this nice and juicy. Do not use chicken breast. I have some Italian parsley right here. And also I have one red bell pepper. Okay, you need the red bell pepper, not the green one. I have one tomato, garlic cloves, carrot, cheese, and I have some chipotle peppers here. Also we have these type of peppers as well. I just added them in some hot water. Okay, I just wanted them to be nice and soft because they are dry peppers. I have onions and of course the tortillas. All right, and here I cut them into small pieces. What we're going to do with them is blend everything together, so I just cut them into small pieces. And also I added some thyme in there as well. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. All right, so now I have my blender here. I am going to add the peppers right in. Now this water you guys see in the background, you can't really see it. It's hot water, okay? I just pour some hot water on my peppers and let them sit so they can be nice and soft. Now I have chipotle peppers as well. I added one because they're extremely spicy. Don't make it too spicy, all right? Now I'm going to add my vegetables. Once you're done having everything in the blender, we're going to add the hot water from the peppers. Just pour it in and blend everything together, all right? You can add any other water to it, but I use the hot water that I soak the peppers in. Just pour it in and blend everything together. Now, once you're done blending everything together, this is what you have. It's thick. What we're going to do now is use our strainer to strain it. Once you're done, this is what you have, a nice colorful water to boil your chicken in. All right, and it's full of flavor because we have the peppers, the tomatoes, we have everything in there. It tastes not so good because of course you got to cook it first, but it has lots of flavor in there. Now here is the chicken thighs. I left the fat in because I do need the fat for the tortillas later in the video, so I didn't remove the fat. So I'm going to season the chicken. I'm using salt, pepper, ground cloves, and also guys, the measurement will be in the description box for you guys, so check that out. You need it to make this recipe. So I'm adding my cloves. Also we have cumin. Next I'll be adding in my, what is that, we're going to add in some chili powder. Now we're going to add in our chicken bouillon. I'm using about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. Just pour it in. Now we're going to mix everything together just like that. Make sure all the seasoning is well combined. Make sure it's nice and well combined with the chicken. I decided to add some paprika in there as well for color, so go ahead and add your paprika. It doesn't matter if it's smoked or regular paprika. Now once you're done, we're going to set the chicken aside. We're going to start browning or braising the chicken. Now in a skillet, not really skillet, it's like a saucepan, because that's where I'm going to boil my chicken in. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Once it's nice and hot, we're going to place the chicken thighs right in there. Once one side of the chicken thigh is nice and golden brown, we're going to flip it over. Now you're not looking to cook the chicken thigh, just to give them some color, just to browning them a little bit. Just flip them over just like that. It looks really nice and it has lots of flavor. So flip it over. Once the other side is nice and golden brown, what you're going to do is take that mixture, that water you just blended, just pour it right in. All right, just like that. So this is about 2 to 3 cups of that water. Now I am going to add about 3 bay leaves in for flavor, and that is it. I did not add anything else. We're going to let this simmer on low heat, okay? Don't cook this in a rush. Make sure it's simmering on low heat for about 30 minutes until your chicken is nice and tender. All right, don't rush it. Let it sit there and do its thing. It's gonna be nice and tender and falling off once it's done. Once it's done, this is what you have. As you guys can see, the water's still there. It's not dry. I didn't add any additional water to it, and the chicken is nice and tender. It's falling off, as you guys can see. So what I'm going to do is remove the chicken in a place it in a separate plate. Then we're going to shred the chicken. To shred the chicken is very simple. Just use 2 forks to shred them, all right? And let me tell you, this chicken has so much flavor, guys. Oh my goodness. Once you're done, this is what you have. All your chicken is nicely shredded. Now what I'm going to do next is take some of the broth or the chicken sauce that we boiled the chicken in. You're going to separate it, okay? This is for later. We can use as a sauce to eat our taco. So I'm going to pour about 2 scoops of that in a bowl. Then I am going to add some onions and parsley in there. Chopped onion and parsley right in there, and we're going to set it aside for later when we're eating the tacos. We can use it as a dipping sauce. We can dip it in there and eat it. All right, moving on, the remaining of the sauce, we're going to add our chicken right in there, the shredded chicken. And also I save a little tiny bit separate, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the sauce aside for the tortillas. All right, so now we're going to add the shredded chicken right in and give it a nice mix. All that flavor will be in the chicken. Oh, it's just so good. Okay, give that a nice stir. Make sure all the sauce is soaked up with the chicken. The chicken is nice and soaked up with the sauce. I don't know. Y'all, you can tell this flavor to this chicken, right? You can really tell. It's nice and saucy. Here I have some chopped parsley with onions. We're going to set that aside. This is going inside the tacos. This is a little bit of the sauce that we boiled the chicken earlier. I'm going to take my tortilla and basically drench the tortilla right in there. Make sure it's nice and soaked up. In a skillet, I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. Once it's nice and hot, we're going to place our tortilla in there. Next, I am going to add the cheese right in. Now you can add as much cheese, as much meat you like. All right, I'm going to add the cheese. Next, I am going to add the meat, the chicken. All right, it's nice and saucy, you guys can see, and it's full of flavor. Now I am going to add the onion and the parsley. And I figured the best way to make these is to add the cheese and the chicken on one side instead of adding it right in the middle. So you'll be able to just flip it over. It'll be easier for you. Now what I'm going to do is take some of the sauce and just spread it on the tortilla just like that for more flavor. Now I'm going to do another one for you guys very quickly. For this one, I decided to use Fort Mexican cheese. It is so good. Try it out. You can use mozzarella cheese or Mexican cheese or cheddar cheese. It doesn't really matter. Whatever that you do like on your tacos. Then I add the rest of the stuff. I hope you guys actually try this one out, because this right here, honey, when I tell you this right here is the best tacos you'll ever eat in your life. Just trust your girl, trust me. All right, and you know birria taco usually crispy on the outside It's usually crispy on the outside, nice and soft inside. So it's nice and soft inside and cheesy, and the outside is crispy. And of course, I'm going to add some sauce on the outside. If you want it to be extremely crispy, you don't have to add the sauce, but I just love the flavor of the sauce on the tortilla as well, so that's why I did that. And I really hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and if you like this video, if you enjoy it, please, I'm asking you, give the video a thumbs up for me. Help your sister out. Give this video a thumbs up so YouTube can recommend this video to other people who's looking for the best taco recipe on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new here. Subscribe. Let me know down below, will you try this? If you try it, come and let me know if you like it. All right, be sure to like it for me, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.